Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Elrinth, the first boss, and today we're going to take a look at a package I just received from Spel och Sånt in Sweden here. They just had a big lot of Super Nintendo games, etc., which they put out for sale. I guess they bought someone's collection, and I instantly hooked on it. I missed a few titles because someone else had bought them, because I was sort of not 100% sure I was going to buy them, because right now I'm in big need of money, so there's going to be quite a few changes in my life. I'll talk about that much later, not in this video. But anyways, we're gonna check out what I bought. So first up, we have a old classic I used to play on my Super Nintendo. So this is Lagoon, a action adventure, sort of Zelda-ish. Really good. It doesn't have the greatest music, but I really like the game. The guy starts out with a really short sword. It's like the tiniest sword in the world, and I actually want to kind of see how it goes against the X68000 version. So I want to see what the differences are and etc. So yeah, I had to play one of these, buy one of these old classics. I own one. No, I actually never owned it. I only rented it when I was a kid, but I loved it, and it's gonna be interesting to play it again. So that's the first game. And this one, Contra 4, I actually finished this one previously. I never owned it, but I had a flash card for my DS, so I played through Contra 4 via that, and I absolutely love this game. It's super duper hard, but it's really good, and the music is actually made by Jake Kaufman, famous for remixing and making really great music, and he makes the Shantae music and what's it called? Mighty Switch Force. I really love that soundtrack, and he's made the Shovel Knight soundtrack, and yeah, he's a musical genius, and this game is really good, Contra 4. And here's another classic I used to own when I was a kid, Turtles in Time. So me and my band were actually playing a cover from one of the songs in Turtles in Time. I think it's called Sewer Surfing. I absolutely love this game. I used to borrow this from a guy like living 200 meters from where I was living when I was a kid, and I played it so much. It's really good. I think it's 2-player only. You have like Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Donatello, so there's four turtles, but you can only play as 2 in this one. I think there's an arcade version of this one as well, and that one has 4-player. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, really good fighting game, and there's I want to talk about the Shredder's Revenge coming out very soon this year. So that one is going to be really good, and it's coming out on pretty much any of the new consoles as far as I know. And that game is being the guy who's made the music for it made the music for Sonic Mania. He's called T. Lopez, and he makes really great music, so this one has great music, and Shredder's Revenge is going to probably have even better soundtrack than this one. Yeah, so that's Turtles in Time. And then the next up we have Gradius 3, or Gradius. I call it Gradius. And yeah, Gradius back on the NES is one of my absolute favorite shoot 'em ups. It's got the bullshit thing about when you die, you lose all your power-ups, and the game becomes really impossible, so you might as well just restart it. But I absolutely love the soundtrack, and Gradius 3 on the Super Nintendo actually has a really good soundtrack as well, so that's gonna be really interesting to try out. I think I probably never finished this one. I only started it on emulators and stuff like that, but yeah, it's good to have it in the collection. And next up we have Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. There's actually another game called Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, which is the Seiken Densetsu 1 on Game Boy here in Europe. but this one is, I think it's called Final Fantasy USA, in the USA, because it's sort of a light Final Fantasy, but it's got really, really great music by Ryuji Sasai, I think it's called, or something like that. Same guy who made the music for Rudora no Hiho, Rudra's Secret Treasure. But yeah, this one is going to be... I want to play through it. I only played like the first 2 worlds in the game, because this one is super linear, and it's still got one of the best soundtracks on Super Nintendo. I really love it, and yeah, gonna be interesting to check out. And finally, here in the bottom we have Brain Lord. This is another title back on the Super Nintendo. Seems it cost $4.99 at some point. That's like $50, but I paid much more for it now. I think I pay like $120 or $150, something like that. But yeah, prices on Super Nintendo games have all gone up, and yeah, this is the American version of this game, and it's got a really great soundtrack, and it's sort of like Zelda-ish, or maybe you can compare it to, what's it called, Soul Blazer, and yeah, gonna be interesting to play this game. I've never really played it. I've only listened to the soundtrack, and I really, really love the soundtrack. One specific song in this game is so damn good. And yeah, they included a few candies, very good, and a Transformers t-shirt, Optimus Prime. I'm gonna give this to my friend who loves Transformers, and I've actually got another small package from Spelosont coming with more games, but until then, thanks for watching. More content coming very soon. I've got stuff like in editing, but it's taking forever for me to finish, but sometime it'll come out. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye!